Colleague, here I am going to show you the importance of the application MS Form. MS Form is not a uh, like app, Play Store app. So for opening MS Form, MS stands for Microsoft. So it is designed from Microsoft only. So just going to the browser, we need to type here MS Form. That much. As an administrator, as a coordinator, exam coordinator, department wise, we have to type MS Form and go. Okay, so now the first link we can click from there. Then this is how the screen you will get. Going to get started, it will ask the username and ID. Okay, like email and ID, we have to log in through this. Fine, already I have entered my login and all. Once you log in successfully, thereafter the window will open like this. Thereafter the window will open like this. Here if you can see, my login details are showing. Okay, so as already I have conducted so many exams, so this is from where we can refresh it. Fine, so here it is showing the exam I conducted. This is suppose today I conducted BSc 5th semester Internet Technology HTML table. So I got 10 response from here, and the time already expired. It is showing here expired. Same way I have conducted this all exam, all MCQ, as well as we can give some descriptive, short type, any type of question we can give. We can show some image also, and we can ask the students to recognize those questions, the image also. There are so many options as the software is given from Microsoft side. Fine, then to create a new quiz, there are two options. One is new form, one is new quiz. To create a new quiz, we have to go with new quiz. At first we can, let me say about this. There is a I button here. This is preview. That is preview. Clicking on here, because of nothing I did, so it is not showing anything. On title quiz it is showing. Going back, then this is just setting your background color. Okay, suppose we are setting this one, so see, immediately it is getting changed. Then send and this 3 ellipse symbol, 3 dot symbol, we will discuss later. Let's design the question first. Question and response. So first, on title question, just click on it. It is so simple. We can specify the title of the question, anything. Suppose BSc second sem. Fine, and exam on what topic we can write. Suppose I am writing data structure, so data structure I wrote. I am doing little fast. I can specify one image. There is a image button also. Then in description I can specify answer all question. Okay, answer all question, or read the instruction carefully, or go through all the question. Any instruction I wish to give, I can give here. Now the important part is what? Here add new option is coming. Clicking on add new option, these are the options are coming. So in this case, for our case, we can concentrate on the first two button, that is radio button and ABC. Okay, so a radio button simply goes for MCQ kind of questions. MCQ. For example, here I give a question, input device. Input device, recognize the input device. So here I can give some options like keyboard. Suppose I gave keyboard, mouse. Okay, I can add from here the options. I can do joystick. Doing little fast. As much as option I wish to change, I can change. I can add. After adding my required options, I can choose. If the answer is this one, then I have to click from here. the answer. So the answer will be visible to us only. It won't be visible to students. If you have doubt, you can go to preview and can see the answer is not visible. Okay. Now going back, see, this much we did till 8. Now for second question, one more thing here I forget to say you. Let do add new. Suppose how can we know which student give the answer of like which seat belongs to which particular student? So one thing we can do, there is a ABC option, the second one. Okay. So this should be the first question actually, but by mistake I brought it to second. So I can move it to off. See, there is a off button here. So the second question become the first question and first question become the second question. Fine, it get rotate here. Okay, that is what we saw. There is copy option here, delete option, and these two already I told you, move question down and up. Here this is very much important. We can make here enter your name. Okay, enter your name, and here in this place that below one line is given, one text box is given, there they supposed to add their name. Fine, and answer and all we need not to give. We cannot provide points for the name, so no need to write here point. Long answer, all this let it be D check. Then come to the second question. If you wish to see the preview, let go to see the preview. See, I can write here the name. Okay, immediately after completion of your question you will get submit button. Okay, let go back for other options. So 1 2, now third question I am going for. Third question, previous question which I have shown you, there was only one answer, means multiple choice. There might be some question which might have more than one answer. Suppose we want to confuse student, we want to track the knowledge of the students. Normally we used to give all of these or none of these. So in that case, multiple answer case, what we can do, here there is an option below, we can activate that. The moment we activate, it gets changed to check boxes. So now let me give here the question, suppose saying output device. Just roughly I am doing output device, they need to recognize. So in output device I wrote here monitor, then I wrote here suppose printer, then I wrote suppose here one wrong answer I am giving, suppose keyboard. Fine, I can add more answer, I am not doing. So here two answers are available, that is monitor, so I can click here, and printer, that I can click here. So there are two answer I selected, keyboard I left. Okay, now go to preview and check the third question. See, but here only one can be selected. Fine, then coming back, and one more thing I forget to do, I didn't specify the mark for the questions, that I forget to do. The time of designing the question we can specify the mark itself, it depends on the teacher. So I am specifying 1. Once you give 1, automatically when you keep adding the keep clicking on the add new button, automatically 1 point will keep adding. In between you can change also, that is editable. For example, there are two answers here, suppose I want to give mark 2, so I can specify here 2. So it depends on us, totally. And one more thing also, again I forget, sorry, let me say, here you check, it is written multiple answer as well as just side to multiple answer there is required written. If we want to make all the questions mandatory for the students, then we have to keep it required. Same way name also we have to keep required. Why? Without typing name, if they appear the exam, it will be very much difficult to recognize the student whose paper is this. So required has to be selected in all the cases. Now the third one also I am specifying required. Fine. Now let go to the next question, that is add new. Now first option already we saw, there we can do options like individual options as well as multiple options. Let go for the ABC. In ABC what happened, like suppose there is a short question of 1 2 mark or some 6 mark questions are there, means long type kind. So for that you can make the questions here I made the question here. Thereafter, we can specify, we can go to the enter your answer. So in enter your answer case, what we can do, because of it is a long answer, so we have to specify here long answer. The moment you specify long answer, see the text box size below is getting increased, and the mark you can specify 6 mark, 7 mark, whatever as your wish. Required has to be selected only. Required has to be selected only. So this is done. Thereafter, let go to the next. Now let see the preview. Check the preview now. Here we can write the long answer. See, there is an enter button. We can see. We can write the answer for the long questions. Okay. Finally, I will show you once. So leave. Let go. Okay. Now let go to the add question now. Add new. So these two options. Other things are not required for us. Later on we can discuss about it. Now what happened? Now the question is done. Suppose the question is already done. Now let go to the above buttons. There is preview I shown you. Thereafter one pen symbol is given. From here we can specify the design or the color style we want to bring for the screen. Then send, we will come to send later on. There just side to send there is 3 button, that is very important. That ellipse button we can click. Going to settings, here we can see so many options are there. Option for quiz. So here it is showing show result automatically. It means once the exam get over, automatically student they can see their result. If you wish to allow for that, let it be like this. Normally I never used to allow them. I used to keep the key in my hand, so they used to wait for like my publication of the result. So for that I simply decheck this. Fine. So it means responders will see their result after we review or we send them the answers manually. Fine. Thereafter accept responses, let it be tick. Start date, when we want to do the exam. So we can specify the date here as well as we can specify the time here. Suppose date I gave and time I am giving 7:45. Now this exam I will appear of myself and I will show you. So 7:45 I gave. Fine. Thereafter end date I am giving little more, so that I am giving suppose 8:15. Okay. So after 7:45 on 7:40 or on 7:45 someone can join, but before someone cannot join. You can send the link before to them. We can send them the link before whenever we wish. On time only it will open and on time it will get closed. So student they supposed to close always 2-3 minutes before. Suppose 10:15, 10 to 8:15 is given, 8:12, 8:13 they should do the submit, because for processing it used to take little time. Okay, thereafter one nice option is given, shuffle questions. We can shuffle the question so that alternatively the question will keep coming. For each student there will be different like order of the question. Here one important thing is what, if we do the shuffle question, then the name what we wrote on the top, that will keep moving. That also will go down because the name is kept in first question. Na? So what we can do, the first question that is for name, enter your name, we should lock. So how we can lock, you please see. So there is an option here, lock questions. Lock questions 1 to 4 is given. So we want to lock only first question. So we can write 1 to 1. Or as much as question you want to lock, you can lock also. Okay, only series of numbers we can specify there. Thereafter email notification or customize your message. Email notification is not required for us because their answers will come to us via email. Okay, so no need. This is important again, customize thank you message. So I clicked on it, it is written your response is submitted to. In mobile actually it is little slow. So if we have computer or laptop, we can do this very nicely. As it is not an app, we can in computer, if we have internet and all, we can do using Msform, we can do nicely as I did in mobile. So it is very difficult to design. Okay, your response is submitted to Rashmi sir. Suppose I wrote Rashmi sir. Fine. So this is done. Then nothing else is left. Now simply I will go to the send button as everything is done, and now only I gave the time to compare for the test till 8 o'clock or something I specified. So there are some options. Now the link I need to share. So here what I need to do, there are four circles are given down. I need not to go with anyone. WhatsApp is we are using WhatsApp, so better to click on the copy button so that the link will ready to paste. The link get copied, it means fine. Now the job in Msform is done for the teacher. Okay, now we can simply minimize this and going to WhatsApp. Now I am going to WhatsApp and sharing this option. Suppose I am sharing to my own only. Suppose I am sharing to someone. Okay, I share here. So now after the student receive this, if the time is time we should specify here before sharing this. Here we can write the timing like exam time before sharing. Sorry, I didn't specify that, because how the student will know then the time. If before we notified them, so it's okay. Exam time and all we can specify. So when student saw the time is already there to give the exam, so simply he can click on the link. Now it will open the exam form will keep open on the browser. Simply thereafter student can give the exam. Enter your answer. This is descriptive we gave. See the descriptive answer they have to give like this. They have to type only. There is enter button is working in this case. So as much as they wish to give, they wish to write, they can specify. Fine. And then multiple choice here is there given. So multiple choice I specify. After all get done, then simply I need to specify on submit button. Once I submit, the message will come, thanks, your response was submitted to Rashmi sir. That is the student part, student has done. Now let's go to teacher part and see whether the response has been arrived or not. So I'm using two browser, because from student side I'm using Opera, as well as from the teacher side I'm using from my side I'm using the Google Chrome. So let's go to the Google Chrome. This is the Google Chrome app. So see, is there any response? Is there any response? Yes, one response is coming. This is one response is coming. BSc second semester data STR is read one response. Sometimes it might not get refreshed, so we have to click on this button and all app we need to choose, and from there we can choose forms. Doing this 100% sure that the refreshment you will get, means the refreshment of the screen you will get. Now let's click on this. Okay, response side, let's go to the response part. So in response part it is showing one response is showing. Okay, then we can, if we want to individualize check that who has done what, then we can go to review answer. In review answer it is showing respondent 0. So respondent 0 it is showing because the only one response is there, so the respondent 0 is showing. Here the name won't show. So how we can recognize the student then? Because here we in first number question we have added his name, so we can know from here his detail, his mark also we can know from here. Okay, now we can go back. What else we can do? Now we can see the entire thing in Excel sheet. Suppose many students they have already submitted, the exam time is already over. Okay, until unless the exam time is over, it won't show you expired. See, in other cases, in other says, you can see expired is written right side, but here you see expired didn't came because time is not get over till yet. Still I am showing you the going to response. There is an option here, open Excel, open in Excel. I can do open in Excel. It is downloading. Then I can open it. It will open in Excel. Yes, it is opening in Excel. If it is in computer, so it is very nice only, but in mobile it will take little time to adjust and all, which is very easy also, no problem. WPS Word or Excel, if you have installed, then it will be very easy. This is how we can adjust it. The email section is anonymous, it is showing, which we can remove simply. We can click on the edit as well as we can remove it better, because why to show students email section. So email part, this is delete column, I am removing. See, here the point is what, in name section, in name column, there is nothing is written. Why? Because we didn't specify name. So name from where we need to bring, that is the trick I applied for the students. Name is given here, see. Because in question itself we kept one column as name. So we can simply copy all students name, like selecting like this, copy, and we can select here and we can paste here, paste. Okay, then the total point I scored 0. Bas finish, nothing else. From quiz feedback, enter your name, all this no need to show to the students. Here the question as well as the answer student he gave, all it is giving, no need. So what we can do, we can take a snap of this. Simply we can take a snap of this. Total point I can reduce also the size so that it will come to the same screen. I can center also this one total screen. So it is up to us only how we are designing and all. So finish everything. This completion time and this start time, if you specify to the students, it is better, because they will argue that I gave the exam, why it was not submitting, because they might press on the submit button later on, that's why it is not accepting, I think so. Okay, now the thing is done. This much information we can take a screenshot of it and we can share in the WhatsApp and all. So after we share only, they will be able to know how much they score. And one more thing also, important thing, they might anxious about the result, answers of all the questions. So what we can do here, students, colleagues, that we can appear as a student. Like I send one question here for me. One thing we can do, suppose I want to share the answers with others. So let's open the WhatsApp. Suppose I'm as a teacher now, I'm appearing the exam. Why? Now because students, they are asking the answers. What should be the answer? Students, they are asking. So what I can do here? I can select submit. So this also will be response. This response also will go there as a student only. See, the response is showing 2. Yeah, perfect. Now what I can do? I came to know the second response is mine 1. Or I can check the name also. How can I check? Going to review. I can see from here. RAS is showing second respondent is who. Suppose this is mine. Now what I can do, if this is the perfect, see, this is all correct. So what I can do, how can I share this answer with my student? Now I can click on this 3 dot button. It is not showing here. So better to go back. Going back, we have to download that answer. Where it is, the option was coming before. We can download it in PDF also. Delete all responses, we can delete from here, but download it's not showing. I think it is showing only on computer, because I am using sometimes my PC. So just a second, let me check. We can take a printout also, or like PDF printout, so that we can share very easily, but don't know. Here though it won't show only. Let's go to review answer again. Now suppose this is the correct answer. So this I want to print. So delete response only showing. No, it's not allowing. In mobile, the print option it's not allowing. Sorry. Suppose we have computer or anything, so there will be, in this case only the print option will come. So we can click on the print, so that it will print in PDF, and that PDF file we can share on the on the group, so that student they will get the result also of the questions. So this is what the MS form all about. Thank you.